because I really like the way EnVyUs work together as a group when they're defending a point.
Yeah, a squad, you know, they're like a military
yes,
operation.
You see a lot. Look, you see some pro teams where 1 or 2 players die, individual skill takes over, and it's okay. You can win the fight 4v6. EnVyUs says we never want that player to die in the first place. So the way they're actually holding together, it is genuinely just worth studying and watching what they've been doing on the payload maps. It's been fantastic, and I'm actually really enjoying the way they've defended this. It really is a masterclass in defending. And now we have, oh god, that's a huge flashbang to start things off from Taimou there. And he successfully defends against 2 people on the point. I do not think VapeNation were expecting that. That was just beautifully aimed, and that was a very quick wipe. Now, the advantage to this, at least, is that the control point hasn't been unlocked yet, so there will be another opportunity without that percentage popping up.
That's true. They're not going to get, you know, too much extra percentage out of that. Actually, I want to watch Kepa now, as he is going to need to drive the action here with a pick before they can really get any action. The double McCrees on the side of Envy, that's 2 of the best McCree players out there, Talespin and Taimou. Kepa tries to do a hook shot, actually does land a shot, but is not a headshot, so McCree did survive that. There's a Deadeye coming out, Roadhog getting surrounded there by 3 different members of EnVyUs. The point is actually being slowly captured by Tomzey. Ballsy Tracer there on the point, but Hayes and Tomzey now both falling to Taimou, specifically getting the final blow on both of them.
Yeah, and this is looking very difficult on point number 1. I was saying earlier that if there was a way for VapeNation to capture the point first, it might be easier for them to hold it against EnVyUs than capture it from EnVyUs. And unfortunately, they are now busy exploring the more difficult of those 2 options. They're going to be capturing it this time coming in from the high ground. I'm going to take a look at DanChu to see if he can get some hooks off and maybe try and split the team up a little bit. Oh dear, whiffing the hook on McCree, unfortunately. He's having to go downstairs and heal. He gets flashed back, and Taimou takes him out very, very quickly indeed.
The double Reinhardt is very interesting for the side of EnVyUs, but double barriers actually do make sense. King of the Hill is very, very oriented about splash damage. Pharaoh rockets, Junkrat bombs, and Widowmakers all very common here. So the barrier, double barrier, 4,000 HP combined, totally makes a difference here. And I was trying to notice if they were using the same skins on their double characters, but they are not actually. I wonder if that is going to be some kind of tactic used in the future, because not being able to teleport 2 Reinhardts, if you yell out Reinhardt's low and you don't know which one, that's, you know, it does make a difference potentially. And even spectating, it can be difficult to follow everything that's happening. But now you see they're rushing in again. Unfortunately, Iskold getting dunked on very quickly by the double McCrees, and we still have a couple of members of VapeNation trying to take the point here. HarryHook actually getting taken out. That's a nice pickup. But Mercy, Mercy also going down. Tailspin going down. INTERNETHULK does use his ult on Menace by himself. Tomzey trying to stay on the point here, continue to contest, and this is the first time VapeNation has actually wiped out EnVyUs at all on this map.
That's right, and I think that's the first time.
The Bastion surprise on Hollywood.
EnVyUs.
That's fair, yeah, that's true. And they did flip the point, but the Bastion surprise on Hollywood was the first time they actually wiped the whole team, and this was the second. Okay, so I'm going to watch Taimou again now, actually standing on the point, trying to take out that Tracer. He's a slippery target, but there you go, a couple of shots, and Tracer is no more.
This is particularly difficult now. We're back into overtime territory, and all that hard work that VapeNation put into grabbing the point, they're going to have to redo that again, unfortunately, as we hop into the second round. Of course, this game hasn't been won by either team.
He says GG every round.
Yeah, man. I don't know. This is VapeNation have to capture the point first, straight up.
Yeah, and hold it.
Well, yeah. Yes, I give them a good opportunity to hold it, like, as in they have they have a chance that isn't negligible if they capture it first.
Oh,
Taimou I feel like if EnVyUs capture it first, then their defense is so strong, Joshy. We saw it on the payload maps. We're going to see it here. They need to stop EnVyUs from capping first.
You could see on EnVyUs' side, they actually went triple Soldier. This is the first time we've seen Soldier used at all, but this is a great point for him. Helix rockets onto this point and into those very narrow hallways. The cubby behind the point are actually very powerful here, and Soldier, of course, having the speed to return to the point if he does go down. Biotic Fields heal in an AoE area on the point once you do have it secured, and Taimou actually sneaks up on Kepa, the Widowmaker for VapeNation, and immediately takes him out.
There are two soldiers, interestingly, with a completely identical skin there, as we do have a jumping in. DanChu and Tomzey both on Winston, trying to come in and wreak a little bit of havoc, but they have to be careful they don't get separated too much from the rest of their team. As things currently stand, the objective has now been taken by EnVyUs, and this is for all the marbles. They are 3-0 up, and 1-0 up in this best of 3 King of the Hill map. So if they hold on to this here, they basically take home $300, Joshy.
That's right, $300 plus whatever was contributed on the Matcherino site. Grateful to them again for sponsoring not just this event, but lots and lots of Overwatch events so far, and I know that they will continue to do so. I got the pleasure of meeting some of the Matcherino guys at Agents Rising a couple weeks ago. There's Menace killing Taimou, and yeah, Matcherino just really getting involved. It's great to see. But here we go, Cocco, Talespin, getting a couple of kills on Kepa and Menace. They're not even running a sniper anymore. They've got double McCree, double Roadhog, and trying to make it work. But just falling like flies, typically, here.
Yeah, this is pretty darn difficult, unfortunately. We're now at 44% versus 0. Let's take a look at what VapeNation can actually do.
Just watch Menace basically just walk into Junkrat death. He had no idea that it was coming. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Talespin with damage amp from Widowmaker. Wow, damage amp from Widowmaker. Now that would be OP. From damage amp from Mercy, and don't forget this main door is more or less getting bombarded the entire time. Means that the guys are going to have to go around a little bit. So this is a long way around, but it's 2/3 of the way to be captured.
And they're being overlooked by all angles. There's Junkrat, there's soldiers across the way. They can't stand on that point unless they get a couple of kills still.
I love the spreading and the, oh god, double tactical visor. This is not good. Triple tactical visor coming in now, basically to shut everything down. Cocco was the only Soldier 76 to remain standing off the end of that, but the point is more or less every single member of the opposing team went down, and that is going to be all she wrote for that Roadhog. A couple more extra people are on the point right now, and VapeNation are making a good concerted effort. Kepa actually taking out Cocco and trying his best to emulate what EnVyUs have been doing by standing off to one side and just providing that oversight from a sniper's point of view. But is it too little too late? It looks like it.
I just watched Kepa just kind of shake it off a little bit there after missing a couple of shots. I do that as well. Oh no, Kepa walks into the Junkrat trap. Unfortunate, but Talespin, good placement on that just to make sure that the point cannot be contested easily. Suddenly Pulse Bomb comes out and Tomzey does score a kill on HarryHook, but falls to Talespin. Ultimately, DanChu, the last member standing of VapeNation, gets launched into the air before getting destroyed. And Hay is trying to touch the point here. He is going to continue to extend that overtime, but there we go. It is starting to tick down. Kepa on Tracer now as well, falls before she can even touch the point, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. EnVyUs are going to be your champions here for King of the Watch for another week. Congrats, Envy. TY VapeNation. So here we have Taimou getting play of the game right at the beginning. Right at the beginning.
That flashbang. That was MVP flashbang. The flashbang didn't kill anyone, but it stopped 4 players dead in their tracks. That was so good at the start of that game.